Okay, did you ever make you a pocket pussy?
Yes. So one of my partners got caught humping that. Though.
Yeah, I heard that. Yes.
Yes. Let me tell you something. So you take that, that latex glove? Yeah. You take that latex, say, yo. That's crazy shit. Y'all gotta see her. Are you gonna let these people see how you look? Man, let me get all the phones out the way.
Yeah, boom, there you go, boom. Just so they can know who's the voice.
Look at her, yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. No face, no case? Prison Stories 101. We are back with another one, man. We got him back in the building. Terrance Gangsta, civilian.
Wow. Say, this is what you need to start. When you start Prison Story 101,
let's go.
You need to have that sound effect with the knife being sharpened in the cell. Shh, shh, shh.
See, I thought you would have said the bars closed and the door closed, the clank, rolling the doors.
Here, this is why I want to say that, because like in the Fed, we have brand new up-to-date stuff. So the door's shut down with the key, brother. They ain't no more board.
Oh, hey. So what they close with cushion? They got like...
Nah, but they just shut that door. They put that big key in there and lock you. Instead of the bars running back. That's the old jails.
You know, I've heard stories of sounds of knife sharpening throughout the night. Like, what does that sound like?
I was just showing you that we need that, all that, you can hear it. And in my mind, I'm like, that boy getting ready or that boy gonna have a weapon. So if I know for a fact you got a weapon, and especially you on another team, I'm gonna be concerned.
Oh man, so is that real that you hear sharpening throughout the night? Like,
yeah, man, people getting all kind of weapons. Like they took the dental floss off the commissary because people used to. I know for a fact one of my Muslim brothers from Philly, but it was a plexiglass. He took the dental floss and he sharpened the plexiglass for me. As soon as I got the Yazoo.
Yeah, plexiglass.
Dental floss, yeah, man. So people was cutting out the iron on the bed to make knives with the dental floss.
So technically, they were getting very creative with making weapons.
Yeah, man. Like, don't have a garbage can. Man, we didn't have garbage can. Break the garbage can. Take the dental floss, salt through that.
Dang, break the garbage can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just did an episode today where I showed someone working out. Just trying, showing their conditioning in prison. Did you ever have that situation? As far as did you ever try to just work out all the time, get your conditioning right? Did you?
Of course. I just like to run, jog the track, walk the track and jog. That was my favorite thing. Then I got to do a burpees. Like we would start doing burpees for like 2 hours straight.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to have this episode to kind of get your take on, the world's talking about this Pooh Shiesty thing and, him going back to prison. And I want to speak on the recidivism, where, you had, of course, a 23 and how many months? 10 months. Yeah, I never let it light. That 10 months means something.
Yeah, don't take that.
Yeah. So you said that many times. And how many times did you see someone go home and then come back?
I seen this one dude come back 3 times, Joker. And I used to be like, I just want one chance. I saw a dude come back on violation 3 times, man. And I just be like, man, what they doing out there? They playing out there. I just like, I wanted this one chance out here, man. I got it. I've been home 4 years. 4 years and 3 months.
What do you think is that mentality? Because what has to happen is
3.5.
Yeah, there you go. Once you get out, you survived whatever bid you did. To do a crime, you have to know that the chances are I might have to go back and deal with this crime. I have to go back to jail, prison. What is the mentality you feel is people going back to prison?
Some people don't care. Some people might look at it like, man, I can go do another 6 months, a year. I don't mind going lay down and go do that right quick. So you got, this is what a lot of people got to understand too. Like, I'm gonna use myself for example. Like, I'm used to getting money. Used to driving nice cars, used to driving, the finer things, clothes and doing all this. So when we go to jail and come home, now we don't have that connect no more with the drug. We don't have that connect. We not getting the money we used to having, and then the job not really cutting it, so we get frustrated. And now we like, man, I'm about to try to go back to the block. So when we try to go back to the block, that's what messes us up because we don't know who the players are now, who is who. We don't know who in investigation right now, and then you wind up getting yourself caught up in a new conspiracy. Like a lot of guys, in their mind, they feel like I was the man 10 years ago. I was the man 15 years ago. And now these little boys out here, or I used to hump their mother, or I used to beat their fathers up, or they was this. So now we looking at like, little boy, you don't know who I am, but them little boys, you gotta keep in mind, you was once a little boy. You was once one of the ones jumping off the porch, crushing everything in sight to get your respect. So this is the same thing that's going on, and a lot of these old heads don't realize that. A lot of them be knowing, but they still be feeling, I'm gonna try my hand. And you got a bunch of old heads that just crash dummies. You got a bunch of old heads who not ready to grow up, who just feel like, I'm gonna die being a criminal, I'm gonna die doing this. So a lot of them do not like to change. They don't want to change their way. They want to be stuck in doing criminal activity. And then when they wind themselves back in jail, the first thing they know, man, I've been doing this. I grew up in jail. I've been doing this. So now they trying to punk the inmates that's fresh in, or inmates that might have been in for a little while, but they feel like, man, I've been doing this here. And that's how a lot of them lose their lives in prison, trying to run up on inmates that they feel like fresh fish, or feel like, well, you ain't got enough time in the system to be trying to run this, or think you doing this. But man, it's all kind of bully, all kind of crazy stuff that go on in federal prison that a lot of us be wishing like, man, I wish I didn't get caught back up in this. And it all dealing with patience. And I always tell people that I don't have it myself. It's easy for me to tell you, man, be patient, this gonna happen, this gonna happen. But when it comes to me, I'm like, man, what's going on? Man, what's the, you know what I'm saying? So it just be a headache, bro. It'd be a real headache. But we don't realize, or we don't reflect on our wrong doing until we back incarcerated. Yeah.
All right. So speaking back to what people call is recidivism, which is basically when an inmate gets out of prison, he's 3 times likely. They say like 3 out of 5 inmates go back. You, of course, are the 2 of the 5 because you ain't went back. But for Pooh Shiesty to end up back in this position, do you feel like he was comfortable in prison enough to don't mind doing a crime to go back?
No, it don't be that you're comfortable in prison enough. It's just that when you get out, our criminal mindset still kicking, and we thinking that we can still get over or still go bust a move, and these people not gonna know. And I tell these youngsters over and over and over and over that it's too much cameras, phones out. People are recording. So I'm not gonna say he was comfortable. I just think that he wasn't thinking, and now that he have a chance to sit down, he's gonna be able to think.
How does it work when you have to go back? Do you go back to the same spot you came from?
Usually you'll go back to the same prison.
Yeah, because if you're on parole, you have to finish, they want you to finish that sentence, but you're gonna parole you. So if you kill that parole, you gotta come back and sit down
right
where you ended up, I'm assuming.
Sometimes you'll go back to the same prison. Yeah, they'll just redesignate you back because that's where you just come from.
Okay.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
How does it work? Again, they say it goes by points because he did this crime with artist by the name Big 30. Mm-hmm. His pops, they got a bond. They were able to leave, which bonds work the same way in feds and state.
Yes.
Okay. So they got the bond. They got to go home, but because Pooh Shiesty was, ankle monitor, he was on parole. They're gonna hold him a little. They're gonna hold him. How does that work as far as if he's resentenced? If they say, hey, you violated your parole, but also there's a new crime, does it all go in conjunction, whatever, what's the word? Consecutive based on a new crime? Or do they be like, all right, you're gonna finish
concurrent.
out? Yeah, concurrent. You gotta finish out what you had, and then we're gonna charge you for this new crime and give you time on that?
No, they could charge you for the new crime now.
Okay.
And it could be, what he have was a probation violation. We'd be on supervised release. So they could say, okay, let's run this now. Give him 6 months, give him a year. But let me show you how the cruel the feds are. Like I have 5 years supervised release.
Yeah.
I've been on it for 4 years and 3 months.
Oh yeah.
I got like about 8 months left. If I was to violate and go back, the judge could say, okay, I'm gonna reinstate your 5 years and I start all over again.
From let's say you're down to 1 month left.
Yeah.
That 5 years
I could start off, they could reinstate me all over, or they could just give me a year or what have you. I got a guy I was cool with, he had 8 years, he did 7 years and some change. He wanted to be a security guard because he had a nice body. But him and his son mother going through it, he took a picture, put it on Instagram. He got a mask on now, but he got an AR-15 in his hand. She takes that picture because they was going through a court battle. She sent it to the prosecutor, and the prosecutor showed it to the judge, and the judge, they violated him. They gave him like 20-something months, and they gave him a year supervised release when he get out. Still got to do another year, and it was like, you know, you can fight it. You got a mask on, but like he said, they might go on my page and find something else or go to digging, and you know, something's gonna go ahead and lay down. But his son mother turned the picture in that looked like him.
Oh man!
And they took it and ran with it, man.
Oh, they violated.
Yeah,
that's interesting. I heard that even when they give you time, it's crazy that they'll give you the 5 years back fully. I heard when you're on the run, they can't count that time against you. Like the guys who escape prison, they can't count like if you escape for a year.
No, that's over. Because once you run, now that just stop, you want it now, so the time dead now.
Oh damn! I thought it kept going.
No, man. I was like, boy, I'm super, but no, man. You got to just try to walk that thin line.
If you don't mind speaking on the street code of what Pooh Shiesty did with Gucci, you know, he went to go get his contract back, AK-47, Dracos all to his head, you know, with 9 other people. With Gucci, you know, of course they say, is he a snitch or not? Should it be kept in the streets as far as the life they live as rappers? Or is the law supposed to be involved in that? I know it's a crazy question.
The laws got involved. Let me say this here. I'm gonna help Gucci out. I might need to interview Gucci. So the laws get involved when you had these civilians, these white people in there that they allegedly pull these guns out in front of. So now Gucci don't really have to do no work because the people that was in there could do all the bad work, and he could still save him his name and his reputation.
That's true. So it doesn't matter as long as he doesn't speak.
Right.
Everyone else around, hey,
yeah,
do your
you don't have to speak. They're gonna speak for him.
Is there such thing as nonverbal snitching? Like where you just nod or point?
Of course, you might be like, get the camera, check the camera. It was him, that's him. You know, people could do stuff behind the scenes. I just tell people, man, you know what? I just thank God that YouTube helped me.
Right, because if YouTube wasn't around, what?
I might be in somebody's pocket, somebody's house, or somebody might be in my trunk. No, I'm just playing. Let me just, because they'll take me serious.
Yeah, right.
So I did an interview with this youngster out of New Jersey yesterday. You Better Not Lie podcast.
Okay, shout out Better Not Lie.
So I went on my YouTube too because I was showing him something, and then I showed him how much money I made since I've been home. I made $530,000 on YouTube.
$500,000. Over half a million. Let me not over $500,000.
Yeah, bro. So I was like, what? He was like, man, you ain't make that. But I'm like, here, look. And I'm showing about name. This is my channel, you know. I was like, wow. So, and I always tell people that I make more than the average drug dealer in the neighborhood.
Yes. More than average rapper.
That's a fact, bro. Like people always ask me, what was your favorite year being home? And I could never answer that. Then I just realized, a few months ago when I got my taxes, I was like, man, just 2025 made $183,000, $200,000 altogether with people booking me to do shows.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this, you know, but I would say this. When you're getting that money on social media, have a backup plan. Be able to invest in something else.
Yes.
See, like right now, I just was over at Big T yesterday talking to one of the brothers. I'm trying to get in one of them stores because I want to put some hair in there. I want to start selling hair. I already got the cars and I'm selling cars, and then I'm about to start renting the cars, but I need to start selling hair now.
Yeah. Because
there's too many women that come through there. There's too many women come through here. Too many women that we know out here in the Dallas, in the DFW period, that can help promote, that can send their friends and builders up people. Come on, go over there to, you know.
No, you're right. No, I think it was Mojo Brooks was on Club Shay Shay where he mentioned like he was making like 60 to 80,000 on Facebook alone. And then whatever, you know, they control the algorithm. So he went from that to making only 2,500 a month. So he said, you got to be ready and prepared in life to go from 60, 80K to 2,500. You better have something else in play.
You went from 60, 80 to 2,500.
Yeah, that's a crazy drop.
Yeah, I want to give up on that stuff.
So again, it goes back to recidivism. If you weren't able to do YouTube and you were out for, you know, now you've been out for 3 to 4 years, you might have been in somebody's pockets. What do you think something would have got you back to crime?
No, because I know for a fact that I can always call Birdman or Slim.
Yeah.
It's just me being stubborn. So
you can
or I'll do like I see a lot of guys come in there, some white collar. I go get me some white, give me some credit cards.
You'll do a different type of thing. Right?
So I don't get a slap on the wrist.
Play smart.
I go back, hit the track, back work it out.
They be like, you scammed us for $19 million. You got served 1 year in jail. I'm like,
man,
19 million 1 year.
Bro. Yeah, man, them boy be coming. What you for what? So yeah, but honestly, bro, I always say, as long as they print money, I'm gonna get some money.
There you go.
So
hustler's mentality.
Yeah, bro. I never had a problem with getting money. I have a problem keeping money. Cause I like to spend. I take care of too many people, look out for too many people. But yeah, I love money.
If you don't mind me asking, based on this case with Pooh Shiesty, let's just say he's guilty.
Okay.
How much time does he do? How does that work?
Here's the thing, because you saying if he's guilty, well, we know he got the violation for the probation because he's on the anchor mine. He wasn't supposed to be there. That's the violation. Now we got to see, what was he charged with? Was he charged with kidnapping Gucci? Was he charged with being around a convicted felon with a firearm? Like, what is his charges? Then I can say, okay, roughly, pop. If he tap out, he gonna get this or he gonna do that. How old is he?
I think Pooh Shiesty's not even 30 yet. I think he's 27, maybe.
In the high 20s. But the good thing is, he can still come on in his 30s, still shake back. I just don't like that he went to jail because I believe that he was gonna be right up under Young Boy. I think he had the wave. I think if he'd have went and did a quick tour, he'd have made a good 25 million.
It is interesting because it does seem a little more personal because he did have the song FDO, which was already trending. You know, it beat out a lot of popular artists where he could have just got on tour and maybe made some money right off the back. But I think he's in a situation where he's angry that the person he signed to is getting most of that money. Where, he crashed out.
That's another thing, bro. And Gucci said it better on that song. You did all that, you still signed to me.
Man, he called him a crash.
So you went through all that. Now you're in jail. You got to wait for feed up now, commissary. You got to call home, get money put on your books. You got to hope the commissary come. Then you got to hope you ain't got nobody in there trying. You're trying to steal your commissary, trying to run down on you. You got a lot of factors you got to factor in now that you're back incarcerated. And Gucci still had a contract with your name on it.
Okay. My question is, do you feel like it's against the street code to have a security guard that has worked for the police before or the feds?
Yeah.
So, a lot of people are saying that that's why this situation is being handled like it is. But I feel the same way because I feel like it wouldn't be this far. If Gucci was really a street nigga like that, why is he connected to a real fucking federal police officer and feel comfortable around him? Okay,
now to Gucci's defense, I would feel more comfortable being around a real federal police officer for number one, Gucci's a convicted felon. So we got to be mindful that Gucci don't want to be around someone that's have weapons and it's illegal, like what happened with Honeycomb Brazy.
Right.
So now the next thing is, I don't believe that Gucci is doing nothing illegal for selling drugs and none of that. So if you were if you were an FBI agent or worked with them or either cooperate, whatever you did, but you legally tote this gun, then it's cool for me. Like I always tell females I be around, like, you got license? Yeah, I gotta go try to get a security license. So if something happen, just hand me the gun, let me work, I'm gonna hand it back to you. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part,
we gonna cut that out. We don't want to
Nah, that's okay. It's all hypothetical.
Like that.
We don't try that.
It's all hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So hold on. When you asked me that question, you should say your name. The people need to know who you are with that behind that voice.
Yeah, so they can Google something.
Okay. It's Frenchy.
Frenchy.
Worldwide Frenchy.
It's Frenchy at Worldwide Frenchy on Instagram. And so I asked the question again?
Yeah,
you're gonna chop it up.
No, I'm gonna chop it up. It's good. It's not allegedly. This is the truth. No, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, they know how we give it up on.
Yeah, no. All right. So you feel to have an off-duty cop, which to me makes sense. As Gucci man, I would hire off-duty cop. But you're right. You are hiring the police. You are working with the police. You are literally hiring the police to watch.
No, let me show y'all something. Let me tell you why I disagree with that. Because this one thing Bird had told me when I was in jail. He said, "Man, you know what? When I come to these Ian Words town, I got that law with me. When I got that police in front of me with them lights, they respect that." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, man. So I had a police. I don't need to hire none of these security who gonna run on it. I know they scared of them blue lights." So I don't look at it as you work with the police. I look at it like this person here to protect you, or he's here to scare the people off.
Well, I do know that it's a lot of certified security people, that can do the same damn thing. So but me personally, I'm not in the streets, but I do feel like a lot of people are looking at that. Another thing, what about accountability on these contracts? Because everybody is so mad seeing Gucci is taking these people money, but a lot of times people be hungry and they sign something and then they don't want to stand on it. So I say it's accountability. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with that. We just spoke about that earlier. I was like, rappers, we want to get on so bad. So it's like, say if you're an artist and I be like, listen, I'm about to bring you over to Chopper City record. I'm about to bring you over to BG, or I'm about to bring you over to Cash Money Records. In your mind, okay, they already up and they're doing this. Your mind on, I want to get turned on, I want to get turned up with Birdman. So you're not worried about the contract at the time. You're just worried about all the hype, all the stuff that's going on with you. So they give you the jewelry, you're doing shows, you got people around, you got your stacks of money, how y'all do on Instagram. But then later on, once all that money gone, paying bills, outfits, take care of the family, whatever you're doing.
Reimbursing people
that
supported you, reimbursing people that supported you while you was locked up.
Right. So now once all that's gone, then you go to realize, like, hold on. The label made 20 million and I only got 100,000. Wow, how is this? So they give you that contract, you got to get the lawyers to read it. Understand? Like what I did.
Thoroughly.
Like I got a label. And it's called My Favorite Artist. I started this in prison. I must have had an app. Well, let me tell you how I learned about these apps. So
talk to him.
I'm in a hole. So I was like, this is the time when Drake and Meek Mills was beefing. Meek Mill was taking too long to answer Drake back. So I was like, oh, you know what? So I'm in the cell, just coming up with, I said, that's what I'm gonna do. I wanted to create this. I wanted to be a game like the Pac-Man machine, because I didn't know about apps when I got locked up now. They didn't have all this, you could see each other and all of those, you had beepers and prime code cell phones. So I was going on a new page, I was designing this machine, this game, to be able to get all your artist songs, and you could redo a song from your artist songs already, put a song together for them. Because I was like, Meek Mill fan could have made their own diss song and diss Drake back. And I wanted to do this. So the guy was like, man, do an app. I'm like, what are you talking about, an app? I don't know about no app. I don't know about that app. Don't sound right. I need the game. I need the physical game. So the guys was breaking down to me, what the apps are, what was going on with that. And but I come home, I contacted people. So I did the record label. That's where I was at. So I started my record label, my favorite artist. I got the logo, everything. But what I do with the artists, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a contract where we're gonna be 50-50.
Yeah.
And you can keep all your publishing. That's yours. I don't care about the publishing.
That's real. No, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I got a song, but what's crazy? I stopped messing with the artists. I put like 10,000 in getting a feature for this artist. And I had started going to different clubs around here, and everybody was rocking with it. They still like the song, so me and the artist just fell out. So it was another artist that I had got with, gave him the contract. He lets people to look over it. People couldn't believe the contract because it's like 50-50.
It doesn't make sense. Like, how do you win? Yeah, right.
Well, I'm winning because once we put the song out, we're going to be 50-50. I'm not trying to get like, how they do you got to get points to the artist. I want you to be comfortable. So if you do decide to leave, you're going to be like, man, I'm rich. Okay. It's pretty much like you own part of my label, but you're not on my label. You don't own the label. But you be 50-50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once I recoup all the money I didn't put out, you see all this here, we're gonna be 50, we're gonna bust down. Or if you put money, however we do it. But
you weren't looking to get rich off of another man's work.
No, of course not. You know, because I've seen too much of that over the years. And my thing be, all it takes is one song, one hit, and you good. I know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my money because I got other, like I'm gonna get into the movies. You know?
How much money for you will make you good? I remember I was watching a show called Breaking Bad where he got into the meth game and he had an exact dollar amount.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, of
too.
what he's like, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna get this amount and I'm good. What is an amount for you that you're like, I'm good. I don't got to do much more after this.
Okay, when you saying that means like I got my land, my house.
Yes, you bought everything you want. You bought everything you want. You have it, and you have this amount in your account.
Anywhere from 2.5 to 5 million.
That's not too crazy. That's not too crazy.
Yeah.
That'll last you a couple years.
Well, it's gonna last me longer.
This economy.
So you got to think about this, Joker. In my teenage years, I had Mercedes-Benz. Like I don't like Infinity right now because it's like your average little person drive that stuff now. You know?
Yeah, it used to be big.
Yeah, when I had it, you know what I'm saying? So I had the Rolex. Well, I've had all that stuff. So all that don't excite me no more. I'm about land now. Or like I say, I finally got my auction license. So I went to New Orleans last month. I got 4 cars in 1 van. So now I'm gonna get because here's the thing I learned about your family. Everybody got planned for your stuff. My little brother and them, they never got a van. As soon as I got that van, oh bro, I'm gonna do this and this. I'm listening, oh yeah. My cousin, bro, I'm gonna do this and that. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my van back to Dallas. That's what I'm going with my van, you know what I'm saying? Right. Because I'm like, I could do medicine carries, all kind of ideas with my van. But anyway, so I got a lot of ideas. I just thought when I say that word, I caught. I remember I told you before, this old head named Jesse Cage. Shout out to him. He did like 27 years. He's home now. Yeah. And we was in Maximum Security. And I used to be talking about a lot of stuff. He said, Gangsta, you wanna know what your problem? I said, what? He said, man, you long on ideas and short on cash. Oh. I used to hate him, bro. I couldn't stand it for years. Then as I gotten older, more mature, I realized like we have a lot of ideas, but we don't have the money to do it. So now with me, it's like, I'm over the materialistic stuff. Okay. You know, I'm gonna have a few because I got an auction license, so I'm gonna have all the Bentleys, all that old stuff. But I'm more on land.
Yeah, you could be happy if you had a revolving $2 million a year of just money making itself. You'll be okay in life.
And then I'm gonna take your idea. You know, when you put the money up, how they give you.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's how the rich get richer.
So you know, so man, listen, bro.
It's crazy.
Everybody that has been around me has made money, got money. I've never beat nobody with money. I don't owe nobody no money. Everybody's successful. I just fall out with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because once they get you don't have what go on with me. But I don't trip. I don't care because I got my own. I don't want for nothing. And friendship is I don't buy friendship. It's too expensive.
Since of course, you're on Prison Stories 101. How does it work when you fall out with someone in the system? Like when y'all in the same dorm, y'all house together, y'all fall out. Not saying you want to do nothing to them, but y'all just fall out. Like, is it just more of a cordial walk by? Like, yeah, I ain't talking to dude.
So this is what I told guys when I was in prison. That we started kicking it, right? Because it was a guy from D.C. He had like 2 life sentences. And he was cool to do from Carolina. He was like, yeah, man. I told him, like, if the homies get into it, I'm ride with my homies, you ride with your homies. But I'm like, if I'm going to the commissary, I'll be like, joke up. I'm about to go to the commissary. You need something? Frenchy, you need something from the commissary? And I'm buying something from the commissary. Y'all buying something from me from the commissary? Or we put food up and we make rice, pizza, whatever we make. And then our homies get into it and we can't step in. But you ready to ride with your homies, I ride with my homies, so we about to go against each other and we didn't ate together. I'm totally against that. So I would prefer not to kick with you at all. But I should tell all my homies and guys I work cool with, I'll be like, listen, if I say something out the way or rub you the wrong way, don't go to sleep on it. Tell me how you feel about it right then and there. If I say something out the way, don't never tell me let's go in this cell and fight, because once we fight, we're enemies. You try to knock my teeth out, I'm trying to knock your teeth out, we trying to knock each other out. How can I shake your hand knowing you're gonna be at the table later on lap, or you're not knocked Gangsta out, you know I did it today, da da da. So I always told guys that I was real cool, that I really rock with, don't never invite me to that cell.
Does play fighting exist in prison?
Of course, I did that. Yo, I was coming around this dude, he would hold him up, I said, man, stop. You would pull him my foot, and I jacked back, and my eye hit the wall. My homies, a dude I was beefing out the Cali, they all come down to my unit the next morning with knives and everything. Oh, so this dude from Tennessee, he was like, man, nah, man, gangsters don't want y'all to do nothing to the dude, but I think him and the dude were fighting. The dude got up, but he just trying to keep it real. I'm saying to myself, you clown my homies down here with knives. If he got out of it, crush him. But we really was horse playing, so that's why I stopped doing it. Like that slap boxing and the play fight, I stopped doing. I don't do that.
Yeah.
And guys will try to size you up doing that too in prison. Like when I first come from juvenile jail for the murder, they brought me to the adult jail first time in there. But I so happened I was in there with my co-defendant and my homeboy that I was on the street with, and they had a blanket up right across from our cell, and they had the bars. So I hear skirt, 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 skirt with your tennis shoe, right? I said, what you doing? He said, man, you been there. He said, you trying to turn him out. So he wrestled with the other dude. He was wrestling with him. And it was crazy. I told the story before. So a dude,
She said, oh, wow.
No, this really happened. So, yeah. So he was wrestling with him, tied him down. And then, like, the next weekend when he was out in the day room, he had the handkerchief around his head. He had made him his homosexual, his boy. So,
oh, damn. Why the handkerchief?
Just that old girly would look girly, put the handkerchief around your head, just had that on. But the crazy part about it, when I told the story, dude got in my DM and said, man, I knew such who did it. I was like, wow.
Man, no.
Yeah.
So he was wrestling them to
tie him down that's what they do, to play them their mind. Like certain guys that get you in jail, if they can box good, they'll get you in there and go to hitting your body. Boom, 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 and tie you, man, stop there. And they'll beat your body, then grab you, and then so you know it. Yeah, man, that's what.
Yeah. She said now.
A power bottom.
Yes.
Now you a bottom. God,
Yes.
that's horrible.
Yes.
I've heard of play fight like that in the state, to where they would play fight until you, all right, let's just see what he got. Okay, bet he's winded. Okay, we can get him. Yeah, it's a crazy game. Okay, well, no. With that being said, you did an interview with Fleece, and regarding, he had spoke on and again, I don't know how true this is, but he spoke on rats coming up the toilet, which made me think of I never hear about the vermin problem. Do they have like either roach problem or rat problems in prison? Like, y'all be having those issues where like insects or shit get into prison, like, oh shit.
Well, you got ants and different stuff, but for the most part, some of the prisons I've been to been new.
Okay.
Like just open, air conditioned, it's fresh. Like, them old jail, Leavenworth, or you mean Lewisburg, those old jails, but they, them feds they gonna get that right too. And them inmates not gonna go for that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not locking in the cell. Man, we better go on strike. We better do something. So they're gonna get the problem handled. In the feds.
What does a strike look like?
We ain't anybody going to eat.
Huh.
We ain't going to eat.
Who gonna follow that?
No, we did that in where was that? USP McQuarrie. We did it in two places, USP McQuarrie and in Yazoo. So what happens is everybody that's spokesman for the different cars, right? They might go to Joker, let everybody know from Dallas, don't go to breakfast. Frenchy, let everybody know from Fort Worth, don't go to breakfast. So on and so on, they're gonna hit all the people who speak for different people, tell all your people don't go to breakfast. So when they call child and they bust the doors open, nobody coming out like herds, nobody coming out, then guess what? Lock down. Then they gonna start pulling certain people out to ask them what's going on, what happened, why nobody ain't going to eat, and all this old stuff here. So, man, listen, that's another reason right there why I don't never want to go back to jail, bro.
Nah, that's right there. That's the main reason. Heck no.
Say, let me tell y'all something why I say that. My homegirl in here, she just asked me a question. She introduced herself as Frenchy. I'm gonna see if I can get her to come stand on this camera for the fellas in jail. She gonna do this one for the fellas in jail. Y'all got to see this. This is a movie. Y'all got to see this here, man.
Yeah, and if she comes and she gets on camera, if they are impressed with what they see, like for the guys who be locked down, like to not see this, like to be in a spot with nothing but men. Like, mind you, you might have a CO, but I heard the COs ain't no CO coming through looking, they probably like thick.
Now they got some thick ones now. They got some bad females now.
But they covered up though, right? Like they
don't covered up.
They shirt tucked in and
yeah, they got the uniform, but I'm talking about they got big old busts. They can't hide that. They pretty hair. Some had their hair done. Some of that perfume.
They come to work.
Yeah, they coming through. They don't come through all rough and dirty looking. No, don't women coming through with their nails done, hair done, makeup.
Spraying perfume.
Yeah, they coming through.
What's the purpose? Is that to get the other COs riled up, or is that for the inmates?
It's just for a woman. They're gonna put it like, oh, this is for myself because I like to look nice. But they coming through like they ain't coming through on no bum stuff. You got a few of them might come through looking a little rag. Some of them married might not wear perfume or might not, get their hair fixed because they got a husband. They just coming through their job. Yeah. But then you got some that's coming through with the fresh kicks on, the hair, makeup, like And then you got the inmates know, oh, Miss such work tonight. They gonna jump in the shower, put powder on or put on cologne, put on their best jailhouse outfit and be posted up waiting on her. Or put up, say, Miss such, I can holler at you. Go in the room and talk to her or whatever the case may be.
Wait, so inmates can have cologne?
Yeah, we got all kind of, we got
commissary,
different oils and stuff.
Oh man, okay, barbarians, okay.
Yeah, man, you think we threw it away?
No, so how does it work? Like with commissary, can you start getting different kind of shoes? Can you start wearing hats? Like, is it like from max, mids to lows? Can you start dressing how you want in prison?
You gonna dress like the gray t-shirt, white t-shirt, they got hats, gray hats on the compound. Some have beige, the bucket hats. Whatever they got on the commissary. Yeah. Now you got some guys that have come from a camp or a low that didn't bust a move, have shoes. Like, matter of fact, my Muslim brother Pound from Baltimore, man, he had a smooth little ring, but somebody told on him. He had the box coming in where he had the phone pauses coming in, the MP3 players. He had like the Air Max. He was coming in with it.
Wait, so you still have to wear the technical outfit. You can't just go with some Levi jeans.
You're gonna wear the khaki, so you're gonna wear that. But like when you're in a dome or something, you might pull out a fresh pair of jogging pants, a polo jogging pants, something, just to walk around in the dome or go out to the rec yard to take a picture in it. But yeah, you're not gonna just be willy-nilly and stuff all around the compound.
Oh man, okay.
You got chains and everything. People got chains that they ring on.
You can still wear your jewelry?
Yeah, you saw the picture I had with the two rollers on?
Yeah, like,
come on, bro.
What is that? Like, you could, like, wait, does someone go at you for that? Like, hey, I need that. Like
no, they go out of sucker foot stuff. Yeah, come on, bro.
So, because this is all a learning experience. What are some items on commissary that people will be surprised that are on commissary? Like
they have watches, right? They might have different color watch that look like Rolex, but they're not really Rolex.
Like a Geneva watch.
Yeah, not them either. No, come on, you trying to shoot a shot at my people, bro. I caught that, Woody. Say play, boy, I caught that now. But now they have regular little Timex watches, nice little, what you call them things, G-Shock watches.
Oh yeah.
Different little things they have on the commissary that, and then sometimes they might have it on there for a limited time, then they take them off.
It's interesting because they'll give you a watch, but you can't have an Apple Watch.
Yeah, you ain't have no Apple Watch. Because you gonna be able to use the phone, Joker. You gonna be able to call somebody on that watch, huh?
Yeah, no, facts. You couldn't even call somebody. I've seen some prisons, again, just let me know if how low is low, where they had a video game system in their cell. TV with a video game system, like a Nintendo, PlayStation.
See, so you got certain prisons like the faith-based program, certain prisons that have certain programs or have TVs. Like when I first came in, they used to have little TVs that they used to bring in their room, right? Mm. And I was thinking about this too that I never told on your story, on your channel. So they got in the cell, see like where that vent is up here?
Yeah.
Or where that light, that might be a speaker. And then when you're in your cell, you can hear 10-minute move or work call or time to eat. So what guys would do, take that speaker out, hook a wire to it and run it down, paint over it, and hook it to their radio where they got a surround sound in their cell.
Oh, wow. Wait.
Yeah, man.
Surround sound of the, not of music, but of the person
speaker.
Talking.
No. They take the speaker and then hook it to a wire and hook it to their radio where it's playing in their cell where they got like a little system in there.
So others could hear.
Or in your cell, you're gonna bump. And they were so smooth, they had it hooked up, whereas soon as the guard or somebody pull the door open, it shut off.
Oh, that's...
When you close the door, it go back. I say, man. Say, bro, they had all kind of stuff in prison. Yeah. Then we had the little small fans back in the day. So they used to go in there and take the mold out to make the tattoo gun.
How creative, and what are some other creative things you've seen while you're in prison? Because it's not some very creative people, some science wizards in there or something.
Yeah, I see dudes. I learned how to make ice cream. I used to sell out
ice
too.
From?
So what we do is we go in the ice machine, get a garbage bag, put a lot of ice in there, put it in a pillowcase, and you beat it on the floor or on the wall till you get nice crumbles, right? Mm. Because when you take the creamer, the milk, the sugar, or whatever color flavoring you're gonna use, when you put the peanuts or whatever you're gonna stick about, whatever you're gonna put in there, when you put that, you're gonna take a piece of like ceramic, a piece of plastic or something, and put over the peanut butter jar or put over the ice cream thing, right? And you're gonna tighten the top. Yeah. So now, you might take a mop bucket. You might take some kind of bucket to make your bed. So what I mean by make your bed is when you pour the ice down on there, you're gonna take some salt. When you put the salt on the ice, it's gonna lock up. So then you put the ice creams in there. Then you put more ice. You make till you build it up, and then you just take the garbage bag or your blankets or something and cover it up. But you got to take salt to lock the ice up. And I used to sell ice cream out. Had a homeboy to make Plurine candy, fruit salads, pizzas, all kinds of stuff.
Okay, did you ever make you a pocket pussy?
Yes. So one of my partners got caught humping that. Though.
Yeah, I heard that. Yes.
Yes. Let me tell you something. So you take that, that latex glove? Yeah. You take that latex. Say, yo, that's crazy. Y'all got to see her. Are you gonna let these people see how you look?
Hold on. Wait.
They need to see you.
Yeah, no. They said, Gangsta said, if you can, because this is people been in prison watching the show. They said if you don't mind just walking by the camera,
you're gonna be like on Straight Stunting, like the Straight Stunt magazine. Do I need to get out her way?
You know what? It's so funny though because my brother is in the feds. Free him. 30 years.
30 years in the feds?
For your bro.
He know about Straight Stunting.
Gangsta, you got to grab her hand and kind of just show the camera just so they can know.
You sure I can grab her hand? Cause that lady, boy.
Yeah, just.
Man, let me get all the phones out the way.
Yeah, boom. There you go, boom. Just so they can know who's the voice.
Look at her. Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. No face, no case.
We want the face.
Yeah, they got to see how beautiful she is.
Follow me too.
Wait,
yeah, tell them your channel, all that.
Yeah, this Gangsta show now. We take it over.
Man, put this camera here. They can see her. Lift this one up too, Joker.
Wait.
Man, they got to. I know how it was in jail.
Let me give y'all a little circle.
I don't think they get this.
Okay, so.
I used to jackback.
Say they had dudes to put the string on their shoe. Man, they had all kind of games they used to play in prison.
You hear that? These are things that.
So what do they do? Is that to jack it off?
Yeah, they put the string down there and run it through their pants, put it on their private part, and when they be moving it to jack it.
Get the little friction. Okay. Well, it's Frenchy, Dice Frenchy. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Worldwide Frenchy. Yeah, I'm an artist. And of course, I'm a beautiful woman, okay?
Yeah, both from Louisiana.
Yeah, I'm from Louisiana, Natchitoches, Louisiana. But yeah, I know that my brother is in the feds, free scooter, and he call himself, I think, 300.
300.
Yeah, in there. That's what he call himself. Everybody got another name on there. So shout out to 300. I'm gonna have to let him know. But I definitely feel for y'all. I want y'all brothers to get out if y'all done learned y'all lessons. Would
you send them a poster? Would you send an inmate a poster of yourself?
They can buy a poster. Actually, they can buy a poster. And I also have a calendar coming out, by the way. And also, I'm a good sister, y'all. Let me tell y'all what my brother did. I used to send pictures so he can get some money off of it.
That's good.
Like, let me tell you, my brother in the Fed, shout out to him. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to send some pictures, brother. Of course, I would be appropriate. And inappropriate, but of course they can jack off to anything. So I understand. I hope y'all get a good bus. Don't be doing each other, okay? Do a pocket.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring Gangsta back in. And before you walk out, Frenchy, let me just ask you, would an inmate ever have a chance with someone like Frenchy?
No, an inmate. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe not an inmate. Yeah. No, a man that have a past and that then got out and changed and actually done put actually showing change in a different man. Yes, but someone inside of jail, no, because I need attention.
Like, I'm the great poster child for that.
Okay.
Changed.
I've changed.
Terrance changed the way.
You don't think so, Frenchy?
Yeah, you have. But yeah, so it's different because everybody have a past. Everybody have a past. So, but while a man is in jail, I cannot hold him down.
That ain't gonna happen.
No love during lockup or whatever that show was called.
You can't go visit him?
I mean, did I know him? Did I know this man before jail?
Right.
It's different.
Okay.
Okay. But just meeting a man inside of jail, no. And it definitely depends on the crime. But to be honest, I couldn't be his woman. I could be his friend. Because again, I need attention. I need affection. I need attention. I need booty rubs. I need gifts. Which I done heard is niggas in there taking care of bitches. Shout out to them. The ones that still hustling in there, sending the money and whatever.
You go, man. She said, I need attention and booty rubs. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right, fellas. So, if y'all write, if don't give your writing address, because ain't no chance. Okay.
Hold on, wait. Did she just say she need butt rubs?
Yeah, she said attention and booty
the man
rubs.
to rub her butt.
Duh. A booty rub? You don't know what? I need a chair. You might as well give me a chair to sit right here with him.
Yeah. Bring her.
Y'all.
Yeah, get her
This
in.
would be good. Let's the prisoner's gonna run this up.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Yes, a nice booty rub.
So like when you get home or you want the lotion, like what you want on how the butt?
I'm shout out to R. Kelly.
Okay.
I'm a baby R girl myself. Okay. I know he have his past, and we all, everybody done been through something, but I think that's a very much gentleman of him. I would have liked R. Kelly. I like a good baby all rub.
down.
Yeah.
Are you cool with somebody peeing on you?
No.
Okay, she ain't with. So let me ask you this. Say for instance your brother have a female he mess with. And then he got this guy he cool with, and he don't want her to come out and say, like, sis, can you come see my partner to accomplish, to make sure she okay? Will you get on the visiting list?
Okay, I'm not understanding. So
Okay, you say you wouldn't go visit nobody unless you knew him before they went. But I'm saying, say your brother in there making moves, whatever, and he got a female coming to see him, and the female bringing him something through the guy. So the guy got his people giving the female stuff, but the brother like, okay, instead of her just driving by herself or whatever, he asked you to come.
With some drugs and shit?
No, you're not toting no drug. He just
I
wants
can't
you
be
to-
connected to that at all.
But what if you don't know? He not tell you that part. Would you
No.
come back and visit somebody?
No. Period.
your
My
mind after that
brother,
drug.
brother already know. Like, in matter of fact, it's been a lot of top-notch dope boys, etc. Then tried to talk to me, and I let them know, don't talk to me, because if I'm not going to jail. I don't believe, I'm not keeping your secrets. Don't tell me shit. Don't show me that shit. Don't introduce me to this shit. Don't no, I'm not about that life.
Okay.
Now if it's some legal shit and you want me to help you build that, and I can, yes. But anything illegal, hell no.
But would you go visit? I'm saying somebody you don't know him, but it's something legal, and they need you to come on the visit list to sit down and talk to him. So
Why it's connected to somebody else that's doing something illegal?
No. That's out the picture.
I would have to, like I said, I would have to known that person, and it would, if it's not my brother, and no.
Okay, say somebody call home, Frenchy, what's up, girl? Look, I got this dude in here, man. He got money. He trying to start.
I don't like the police.
No, I'm not talking to the police. No, hear me out. Call me. I can tell you still got that in you. But what I'm saying, they call you telling you, hey, we got this good dude in here. He got money. He trying to start a business, but he needs somebody that he could get the run for him and handle the business. Y'all gonna do the paperwork, but they need you to come up to sit down and talk to him on visit.
I wouldn't be able to do that. You know what? Unless he can get his lawyer to reach out to me and it's some legal way. Other than that, no. If it's not through a lawyer, anything to cover my ass, I can't do that. But I do have a funny story. I did talk to a nigga in jail, y'all.
Okay, tell her what happened.
So I was on Instagram a good 5 years ago.
Okay.
And I don't know how the inmates was getting the phones at the times. This was the time when they wasn't supposed to have that shit.
Okay.
But I ended up talking to a guy, and this nigga tried to get me to do some illegal shit through them on while he was in there.
What did he ask you? What was the illegal? Because we might feel like it might not be illegal.
It was very much so illegal. Some shit that would have had me in jail.
Why? Okay. So did you get mad and hang up? Did you cut him off? Or
I cut his ass off because at first I was feeling bad. I was just talking to him because I'd be up late. I'm like, fuck it, I'm up. He's sending me pictures of his kids and shit like that, cool. And then once he started trying to get me to do shit that was illegal, I was like, look, baby, I'm not about that life.
Frenchy, this is what we want to know. All right, that's enough of that. We want to know this because you say you was talking to him on that phone.
Mm-hmm.
So did y'all exchange sex pictures or was y'all freaking on the phone?
Never.
He ain't never talked next to you one time.
Well, he talked nasty, but I didn't send him anything inappropriate.
Did you talk nasty back to him? Did you help him out?
No.
Why you had to think about it like
Because it was so long ago, I have to, did I? No, you know what? I really didn't because he had some, no offense, but he had a little missing teeth.
Oh.
So like on the sides, I was like, I don't know if he got in there and then got, you know how you would say y'all knock each other teeth out.
Right.
And he was kind of, I think he would have been a bottom. So he wasn't that much masculine. It really was, and a thing I really have got better at because a long time ago, I used to just talk to niggas to pass my time by.
Okay.
And that was just one of them moments.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. So what you do now?
Now, I'm really focused on my music and being a better woman. That's it. I don't really like talking to men that much because I feel like men talking is some bullshit. It's all about action.
You like women?
No, I don't. Strictly dickly.
So if a woman hit on you, how do you handle it?
You know what? I flirt back a little bit. If she's cute, let me make this clear. If she's cute, I'm like, thank you, girl, you know. Now, if it's an unattractive woman and she's really just being polite, sure. But what I don't like is them very aggressive ones.
Okay.
I don't like an aggressive woman because I don't like an aggressive man. The ones that be like, God damn, come here. Ooh, you fine. Worse than a nigga that's a no.
Okay, so an average day for Frenchy, how do a man approach you to go out on a date or get your phone number?
I mean, if I'm out and I'm with my daughter, I would hope that a man would have a business card and be like, I do this, I do roofing, I fix this, but not directly because I feel like that's inappropriate.
I fix pipes.
It could be a plumber. You can fix pipes, whatever it is, you know, but not directly. And any other time, I would definitely, I would have to actually just like, it's nothing a man can do. Like, I know then if I want to talk to him or not, to be honest.
Got you. Okay.
Let me ask you, if you have a man and, you know, you with him that he does a crime that you're unaware of, he goes to sit down, would you do the conjugal visits? Would you go have sex with him inside of a prison?
I would have to be married for that.
Yeah, let's just say you are married. Will you be comfortable to go into that room in the prison system?
Yes, I would. I'm a bit, yeah, I would. If that's my husband and he and this crime he done took good care of us and I'm not connected to it, baby was smart and he didn't let me know shit. I was living like one of them white ladies that don't know their husband been raping people.
Uh-huh.
I would be giving my husband unlimited coochie. That's my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a boyfriend, hell no. A boyfriend, I can't do it.
Why? But what if he was a good guy, good to you, just like a husband, but y'all just never got a chance to tie the knot, or you always planning to, but he got caught up?
If he's not my husband, I couldn't give him no coochie anyways, because that's not, the state don't let you do that in jail. You got to be married.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. And
what if he want to marry you in jail?
Right.
I'm not doing no marriage in jail. I can do marriage in Vegas. I could do marriage at the courthouse, but I cannot do no marriage in jail. Because then I would feel like he's only doing this because he's in jail. Like men don't want to marry, even though y'all know women like to be taken care of, y'all still don't want to marry a woman that just wants y'all money. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I know, that's the same feeling. Like, no, just like you don't want me to just want your money, I don't just want you to want me because you in jail. And then, you know, now you get out and you hate me and you resent me and you go do some more shit.
But hold on, but he was in love with you while he was out here because he taking care of home. He doing everything he's supposed to do. Just he got caught up.
I could still support him like mentally.
But that's what somebody be like.
But marriage, I ain't doing it. But we got to be out to do it.
Say he bought the ring today. Bought the ring today.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got the plans. Y'all didn't pay for the reception. Yo, Joker gonna marry you guys. All this stuff going good. But then the feds come here.
I'm going to just sit that out with him until he get out.
And then see what he want to do when he get out?
See what he want to do when he get out. And I would be celibate. Like, I won't sleep with no other man. I could be faithful to a man, period.
Would you send him shot pictures?
Yeah, of course.
I'm talking about with the thong on and bending over.
I mean, if I could send it with the lips open, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, let me make this clear.
We used to, man.
They don't.
Then they stopped. We used to get porno magazines and everything, but they stopped. They stopped in September 1999.
And that's so fucked up. That's why them boys raping each other.
Man, we used to get all that butt man. They get all kind of black tailbags, everything. Pictures. Yeah.
Speaking of pissing, because you obviously a little older than me. What do you think about squirting? Now, I remember I used to steal the old video booty call or booty talk. Yeah, all that. Wasn't nobody squirting back then. All of a sudden, people started squirting now, and they trying to say it ain't people. Why wasn't the old bitches with the old pussies that we come from? Why wasn't they squirting? Do you think it's P or do you think?
Yeah, I believe that. I really 100% P. I was just looking at because when I come home, I was still stuck on shots pictures. So I asked one of my big moms, "Hey, send me some shots I can jack off when I move out here in Fort Worth." So she said, "All right, boy, I'm about to do that no more. You tripping?" So she sent me a video. I said, "Well, where you got that from?" She said she got it from Twitter. She said, download Twitter. So I downloaded Twitter. She said, download this app. I still got it on my phone to this day. So it's all black, sex, different stuff on there. So, I seen a girl playing with herself and then she started like
pissing.
I was like, it is so gross.
Yeah, you're lazy.
You lazy as
fuck. That's some lazy shit.
Yeah, P. That's P, man.
It's lazy. It's lazy as fuck. I'm gonna just say that, like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I just feel like it's bacteria. Like any woman that do that, she really don't love herself or care about her hygiene down there because that's piss and dick going right inside your vagina. It don't go in there. If people supposed to go in a coochie hole, it would be coming out the coochie hole. So, but there.
All right. Yeah. All right. You got any other questions for Mr. Gangsta?
I do have another question.
That's 20 more.
Okay. But this one is not just about jail. It's about back to old Shiesty. Okay. So allegedly, they were saying that he was finna get signed to Yo Gotti, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this is why he supposedly done what he done, okay? But if Yo Gotti really seen his value, don't you think Yo Gotti would have paid the amount, whatever it is Gucci was offering or wanted?
Yes, but the problem with the difference between Yo Gotti and Gucci at the time, Yo Gotti had successful artists. So they got a better movement.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, with Gucci, all his artists dying, falling out, going to jail, so he don't have that movement. So Gucci like, okay, come here. I'm gonna put y'all where it's Gotti, man. We're gonna work it out. I'm gonna get to you. Gotti with more, what the girl he got? Glorilla. So, hit song, doing her thing, like, didn't he have a little dude too? Was Young Dolph signing him or with him?
Young Dolph don't fuck with Yo Gotti.
Oh, they beef.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know a lot about this stuff. You be into it, huh?
I mean, I know a little bit. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Love the music. But what I'm really saying, maybe I didn't say it right.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pooh done put a damn gun to a Gucci head to go with Gotti, allegedly.
No, Pooh. The FBI testified to say Pooh Shiesty never had a gun.
Okay, good. I'm glad I said allegedly. He might be able to get off on this shit.
Yeah. So the people that was with him had the gun.
Okay.
So now he is still get in trouble because it could be a convicted felon around a firearm or conspiracy because it's kidnapping. Don't you know?
Or organized crime.
Oh, you're right. Say like this your house.
Mm-hmm.
And if I came in here and held a gun to you in his living room, I got a kidnapping charge. Because I held you in this spot against your own will, and this is your house. But it would give me a kidnapping. I know guys in the Fed that have that charge. That's why I know. But because the guy had went to get his money, the dude wasn't there, his girlfriend and his child was there, and they held her there, and they gave him kidnapping.
That is a hostage.
Yeah, so
you hold people against their will.
Right, he still can get in trouble for that.
Okay, damn, you're right.
But we hoping he don't. We hoping he get on out.
Now, another thing I seen. Okay. Did either one of y'all seen Shiesty Mama going live talking?
No.
You seen it? How would y'all feel if y'all was on trial and your mom get on the internet and just confirm a lot of shit that nobody could even confirm?
I'll be upset, very upset. Like, Mom, chill. Take her phone. Mom, not right now, Mom. You can vent later, man, but right now, this is what people gotta understand. The feds, police, FBI, everybody watch. They watch. They watch. I should tell my son this. I watched my son go through a 2-week trial with his co-defendants. He's the only one that had the guns. I said, bro, don't be taking pictures. Dad, I don't be taking pictures big as my arm with guns, doing all this. And they found my son guilty for hearsay. Well, we heard he did this. And I'm like, wow.
Yes. So when I seen it, I was so sad for Shiesty. I'm like, damn, we could have, but and also that made me feel like sometimes our parents play a part in our decision making. You get what I'm saying? Like if his mama would do something like that, we can understand why he went in, was a part or even in that environment because, like for mama to go out and just be talking all that personal, it was very crazy.
What his mama was saying, was he a gangster, he a shooter? She was saying that?
She was saying that allegedly Gucci owed him money and he did what he had to do and pretty much wrapped it up like that. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, he owed him $25 million and allegedly this, and but she didn't put no allegedly in it,
She just was going in.
She was just going, she was hurt over her baby, But so I guess that's it.
To your
Hell no. Look, hell no. And again, that's why I was like, I don't like to know stuff. Because I'm emotional. I'm an emotional being a woman. It's just be like personal shit. No, don't tell me this shit. So when it do happen, I could be like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, damn, baby. But if I had a son, because I don't have a son, I have a daughter, and he came to me, I would have told him no to that shit. I would have been like, nah, baby, you signed that contract. I'm pretty sure it's a few how whatever on that contract, get that shit done and then move on, or at least wait his ass out.
Okay.
Get off of the motherfucking monitor. Don't be moving around like that on the monitor. And if you want to go to Gotti allegedly, why ain't he trying to buy you out? So that would be it.
So as a woman, like men have to do violent acts like put a gun to your head. As a woman, y'all could use the power of the P, and make a man think he has the ability to get it and then say, oh, he's touching me. He assaulted me. Get me out my contract. Would you do that to get out your contract?
I wouldn't. I could never lie about rape. Let me make that clear.
Shout out to you.
I could never, ever lie about rape. And any woman out there that done lied about rape, I'm disgusted with you because that's one of the most, you can never unfuck a nigga. Once a man enter you, you can never undo that. And it's just like, damn, no, I could never lie about rape. Now, I would have tried to, with Pooh Shiesty money, I would have tried to get Jeffrey, Thug, lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would have tried to use the coochie to come, make them bands if I don't really have the bands stacked up to get the right lawyer.
I'm in a bond, Nick.
Yeah, if that's what it came to. But I'm very good with managing my money and credit and shit. But I would have got a lawyer personally as a woman. I never think about lying about my vagina.
Lawyers will get you off.
Definitely. Especially that one.
Any other questions for Gangsta before I take it?
That's it.
All right, Gangsta. All right, do one more walkthrough. She gonna jump.
She just jumped up and ran.
Jumped up and leave early.
The dude's on lock, Frenchy.
Yeah. The guys are on lock, Frenchy.
Dudes see you.
The guys are on lock. That's the thumbnail. that's the thumbnail.
I don't know where the camera.
There's two different angles.
Right there. That's a good shot. Right. Back up. Joker, what are you?
I'm trying to.
Right there. Bum.
Yeah, see that's
that one right. Oh,
this is
matter of fact, I'm tripping.
Yeah, he said this Louisiana coming together. He said, matter of fact, I'm tripping.
They're gonna be gunning. I don't need to hit me.
Right. Worldwide Frenchy is where to follow. Thank you. Great questions, Frenchy. Great questions. Big
facts. And big facts. Big fun.
All right, Gangsta, come back in. Let's close it out.
I gotta.
Okay,
she closed it out already.
She closed it out.
You can't go behind her.
You can't. Literally.
Like, Joker.
Literally. All right, well, just to close it out, man, Gangsta Williams, how can they follow you? How can they reach your programs?
All right. You know what? Because people been getting on me about this, but let me tell you guys something. When I come home, nobody helped me with this stuff. I had to learn this stuff on. So my Instagram, I heard I could change the name, but my Instagram is Terrance Gangsta Williams Home. I know it's long. But I've been on there so long, when you tap it, it's gonna pop up. So, and I only have one page. And the reason why I'm saying this, bro, because I had a guy, bro, he had come in my DM and he was talking sporty to me. He was like, I got people out in data, they'll pull up. And at first I wasn't really intimidated. When we talking about the pull up, when he was talking that gangster talk, I was like, boy, hold on. I don't want to relapse. Like I always tell you, I don't want no problem. I look for no problem. If a fire start, I will put it out.
Come on.
So it was a guy with a fake page using my name, trolling his sister, and was talking about they gonna pay somebody to beat together, whatever. So we wound up talking. So I tell people I only have one Instagram page. That's Terrance Gangsta Williams Home. That's the only Instagram I work. I only have one Facebook page. That's my whole government name, Terrance Emmanuel Williams. My YouTube channel is Gangsta, the original hot boy. Matter of fact, let me show you guys, because people make all kind of fake page, make all kind of fake stuff, be trolling people, and y'all know that's not my thing, disrespecting people, trolling people, but I am Mr. Answer Right Back. So, Joker, your Wi-Fi, okay. Something wrong with your Wi-Fi in here, brother.
I gotta get it together.
So anyway, I'm just messing with them, y'all. That's my phone. So, if you want to contact me, you can hit me on my Instagram. I answer all my messages, my DMs, my Facebook. I want to have the YouTube, Gangsta, the original hot boy. That's it, huh? That's like that. You see me on Joker channel, Prison Story 101.
Oh yeah, and I mean you're all over the internet. Just type his name in Google.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Man, you just have too much content to go through. So
Terrance Gangsta Williams. I done been on every big channel you could think. I done been there.
And the small ones too. And I appreciate you for helping out the smaller channels because
I show love to them too.
You gotta show love, man.
I don't forget where I come from. Vlad gave me a shot. Real Life Street Stars gave me a shot. Look at my channel growing, y'all. Y'all see that? Let me log. Let me put. Where's that?
Oh yeah, this. Oh wait, boom. There you go.
Look at that. Y'all see that's me right there.
Yeah, it's hard. Man, come on now. Yeah, there you go. That's letting you know.
That's my channel right there.
That's letting you know.
So I'm letting you guys know who have YouTube channels, don't get frustrated. Take your time, stay consistent. Don't drop one video today and then wait a whole week later. Or if you get a good video, because you get good views, you just kick back. No, you got to stay in these people's face every day. Even if it's just a little clip or something, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, stay in their face every day. I built my channel from the ground up. I always tell people I didn't get a cosign. Had I got a cosign from the Cash Money family, I'd have been out the roof, but who knows where would I be today? But I'm happy I built my channel from the ground up. I'm at 200-something thousand subscribers. 221, what it was, 20, 21?
Yeah, 221. Yeah.
221 and counting.
Almost a quarter.
Shout out to Body by Brooke.
Yeah.
Shout out to Body by Brooke.
Great interview.
Yeah, she put all that bull crap aside. I didn't worry about what the naysayers say, came through, and we had 128,000. I didn't think we was gonna do that much. Yeah, so we cutting up.
That's when it's good content.
Shout out Body by Brooke.
That's when it's great content.
Shout out to Voltage, her drink. She got the honey. I should have bought that. But anyway, man.
Well, you should have bought the honey pack.
She got honey packs. Yeah, man. Let me tell you what's crazy. So this guy I'm cool with, I don't want to say his name because he be having different honey packs. He gave me, that stuff don't work, give me a headache. Hers, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good reviews.
And you don't get a headache.
Thank God.
Yeah. So shout out to Body by Brooke again. Brooke, talk to your man, BG. Everybody waiting on that BG interview.
Yeah. Everybody.
And once again, thank you. Worldwide Frenchy, shout out to Frenchy. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with her.
Worldwide Frenchy, great questions.
She did something she didn't have to do. Show some love.
I really should have played my song.
Oh, she said she should play a song. We might. Well, I don't know. It might be. Don't copyright us.
My song,
oh, damn.
Well, you have a chance to do that.
Yeah, we about to do the podcast next.
Yeah, we own this place. You got plenty of content. You see all this camera?
Yeah.
You got plenty of chance to do all that.
We'll start off with that.
Yeah, but thank you again, friends, for coming through. And she showed love to everybody, not just the press. She showed love to everybody with that body.
Come on now.
Yeah,
hey,
man. Y'all got that over here at Prison Story 101 first.
Come on. Hey, there you go, man.
Big facts.
There you go. First of all, shout out to everybody who got through that sentence and is out and free. Because you got people like Frenchies in the world that you could be like, you don't have to see from behind bars. You can see them in the world.
Facts.
Then you can smell it. Come on.
Not only look good, smell good. That's a fact. I told her she smelled good as soon as I...
Go, girl.
And guess what, y'all? So y'all know I'm a living testimony. I did 23 years, 10 months. I don't never want to go back to prison. And you can see the women out here. Man, fellas, y'all better get right.
Get right.
Wow.
Let's go.